1500 milligrams of THC edibles. Yo, what's going on? It's someone that's someone, and welcome back to today's report. Today's report was sent in by Gus when this happened, January 20th, 2020. The drug used was cannabis, at a dose of 1500 milligrams, the route of administration, orally and smoked, gender, male, first prior experience, he's a regular cannabis user, and the setting, at home. Okay, so with today's report, we got an edible experience, something we haven't covered in a long while now. But this isn't a pure edible experience. Gus does decide to smoke later on during his high, which further increases how high he feels. With this being at 1500 milligrams, this smacks Gus hard, but not necessarily to the point Gus was looking to go. He claims he wanted to go down the rabbit hole with this, which in other words, I guess he was looking for some kind of a trip out of this experience. We covered past cannabis experiences that detail it as somewhat as a trip, but this isn't necessarily an experience everyone will have. Often with experiences like that, they seem to be mostly dependent on the user, commonly with users that are more naive to cannabis and having such an experience in general. Gus does note that his tolerance to cannabis is naturally high, and while this dose of edibles does give him a really great high, it's really not at all like a trip. You'll just see for yourself. Other than that, I do want to note this report is kind of filled with emojis, which is something we covered before in a report, but this is by far the most prominent one yet. I'll just be stating the emoji by description along with a visual of it. Besides that, this is a bit short, but it is what Gus reported for us. I'm sure you'll enjoy this, so without further ado, let's dive right into this. Just ate 1500 milligrams of edible THC. Dosing time, 8:10 p.m., Monday, January 20th. 2 smiley faces with rosy cheeks. And I have never had a proper edible experience due to my high tolerance to weed. I once did 375 milligrams and felt nothing. This is the highest dose I've ever done. Hoping this takes me down the rabbit hole, I'm either going to play video games or watch a movie while I wait for it to kick in. It says on the weed forums that you must wait an hour to feel the effects. So I guess what's left to do is wait for some effects to appear. Smiley face and smiley face with rosy cheeks. 8:42 p.m. It's been 30 minutes since I took the edibles. I feel a little lightheaded and a bit calmer, but no intense patterns in my vision, and I don't feel like I weigh 400 pounds. So it's safe to say I haven't hit the peak of my high yet, but that's alright, since I expected it to take longer than usual. Red heart and smiley face with rosy cheeks. 8:50 p.m. This will probably take some time to write because as of now, I am fucked up. Biggest head buzz of my life, and I can't feel my hands. My brother is raging in the corner, and I don't care whatsoever. It just started to get good, but not peaking yet. I can feel it coming though. Red diamond and smiley face with rosy cheeks squared. 9:17 p.m. Well, the edibles kicked in more, but I lost my wallet, so that's great. I probably lost it when I went for a walk earlier to the trail that I smoke at, so that's honestly not that big of a deal right now. My brain feels very light, but also slow at the same time. This is a good high. Feels very different from smoking weed. That's probably because this stuff is a whole different drug when it goes in your body like this. This is very nice right now. Black club and smiley face with rosy cheeks. 11:26 p.m. I spent the rest of the night just playing video games and listening to music. I also went out in the freezing weather just to smoke some weed to boost the high, and it did just that. Overall, I kinda expected more from the high dose, but I guess everyone's different. Peace, Gus.